Stormcrusher is a mandatory boss in Crimson Desert, and you'll face him in Chapter 10 if you're playing through the main story. The developers have long since closed most of the loopholes for beating this boss. So, I'll show you how to defeat him without any tricks. Stormcrusher charges at you and fires his cannons. At this point, you need to dodge backward to avoid being hit by the charge and track the cannon's trajectory to position yourself between them. After 4 charges, Stormcrusher stops for a moment, and at this point, it's crucial to use the blinding flash finisher to attack the boss. Next, you need to back off. Stormcrusher is about to launch its next attack. You need to move to a safe distance, switch to focus mode, and watch the enemy's next moves. In my case, the boss attacks with missiles, so I use the Nature's Snare ability to intercept the missiles and throw them back at the enemy. They won't do much damage to him, but you'll remain unharmed. When Stormcrusher pauses after his next attack, I use Blinding Flash Finisher again. When you're close to the boss, he starts scattering bombs around himself. You need to immediately retreat to a safe distance. Stormcrusher will chase after you and take a lot of damage from these bombs himself. You'll notice that the boss repeats the same attack sequence again, charging at you and firing his cannons, just like he did at the beginning. Dodge backward and position yourself correctly between the projectile's flight paths to avoid taking damage. After his attack, the boss will stop again, and you'll have a brief moment to perform the Blinding Flash Finisher. Since you're close, the Stormcrusher will start scattering bombs around him again. You already know what to do. Immediately move to a safe distance so the boss chases after you and blows himself up on these bombs. If you time everything correctly, this series of attacks will repeat several times, and that's exactly what you need. Sometimes, instead of scattering bombs around, Stormcrusher attacks the area around him. You'll see a red circle on the ground. You need to move outside this circle and wait there in focus mode for the enemy's next attack. After this attack, there will be a brief pause, but you'll likely be too far away to perform the Blinding Flash Finisher, so wait and restore your spirit. The boss will probably launch its homing missiles at you. Use the Nature's Snare ability to deflect them. After that, I'm again too far away to take advantage of the pause for my own attack. Your situation might be different. You need to assess what's best next. Attack, or wait for another opportune moment. I decided to wait a little longer. This time, Stormcrusher fired his guided missiles 3 times in a row. I deflect them using Nature's Snare, since it's the best defense against them. Plus, they deal a little damage to my opponent. Finally, Stormcrusher unleashes a series of charges combined with cannon fire. After this attack, it's a great time to strike with the Blinding Flash Finisher, since you'll be right next to the boss during its pause. When you get very close again, the boss will scatter bombs around. Run as far away from them as possible, so the enemy chases after you. In my case, at this stage, Stormcrusher's yellow health bar was full, and its wooden dome cracked, exposing the sensitive part of the mechanism. From here, you have a few options. You can attack the boss with heavy attacks, and then, using the same rhythm we used before, finish the battle with a victory. You can try to disable its vulnerable mechanism from above. To do this, you need to climb onto the enemy and perform a pierce. For me, that's the RT button. Check your menu in the bottom right corner to see which button to press. Next, you need to swing your sword by continuously pressing the A button. In my video, a 1 in a million event happened, and I decided to save it. The cannons around the arena's perimeter, while trying to shoot at me, hit and destroyed the boss's dome. I've honestly never seen anything like this before. I didn't even have time to finish my attack before the dome was destroyed on its own. If you found this video helpful, please like it and subscribe to the channel. Next, I'll show you lots of interesting moments in Crimson Desert, including how to defeat tough bosses and solve challenging puzzles. See you in the next video, and take care.